Well, uh, since no other mobs are spawning, I think it's time to leave our hidey hole behind. Unless some of this wheat just magically grows instantly. Um, and we're going to. I don't see anything over there, so. Oh, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and build some boats. Um, yeah, that's it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. No, we'll stick with 3. Uh, Surely I can't wreck into 3 things out in the middle of this, in the middle of a giant ocean, right? Um, this is a time-honored tradition for anybody that gets the giant biomes, oceans. Basically, you make a boat, find a tree, get enough wood to make a crafting bench and uh, a boat, and just picking a direction and sailing till you hit land. So, just taking some torches with me in case it's still dark. Whenever we eventually hit landfall, I might have to cut again, um, and edit the video. Oh, that was a horrible joke. I apologize. Don't cut unless you get off on it, I guess. I don't know. Do whatever you want. It's your life. I would prefer you talk to me through your problems. We can work it out together if you are so inclined. Um, Man, this is really dark. um, oh man, I might have to turn my view settings up. We'll just go a ways first and see how it turns out. Can't even see the stars, man. That's something I've been getting into lately. Um, Stargazing. I found a what's called a darkness map on Google. I don't know how reliable it is, but basically there's a darkness scale of 1 to 7, 7 being 0. I think it's less than 10% light pollution, which is basically out in the middle of the Gobi Desert in Africa and stuff like that. I think actually there's a place in Death Valley too. Sorry. I thought I saw a lava light down in the water. And I found a darkness map covering the United States, and I hope this doesn't slow things down. And there is a place about 30 miles east of where I live that has a darkness level of 4 out of 7, which is pretty darn good. Um, Even my little town of 15,000 or however many people live here is like a 2 at night, even a 1 if you're downtown. So 4 is pretty good. And last October, 2 months ago, I went stargazing uh, about midnight, and it was so clear that I could see the arms of the Milky Way going across the sky without any telescopes or binoculars or anything. It just looked like it looked like a streak of clouds. Ooh, land. Ooh, skeletons. Oh God. Hopefully they don't. I don't see any trees or anything, and I don't think it'd be worth it to look for a hole into a cave with 2 of them there. So we'll just keep heading on. But yeah, saw the arms of the Milky Way, and it was like a streak of clouds, but they were behind the stars. It's really hard to explain. It was absolutely gorgeous out there. I mean, you know it's really clear in the night, when when you look up and you look for constellations and you actually have a hard time finding your favorite one because there's just so many stars. I was looking for Orion's Belt. That's usually the easiest one to pick out in my area of the neck of the woods, as they say down here. And I couldn't find it. It was amazing. You could find the North Star pretty easy as well. That was probably the easiest to spot. Found all of Orion, um, Ursa Major, Ursa Minor. We couldn't see Scorpio, and that's about the limit of my constellation knowledge as far as being able to recognize them. So I was pretty happy to be able to see all of that, plus the arms of the Milky Way. And the next time I went out, which was a couple weeks after that, there was a meteor shower, the Orionids, and saw 24 in the span of an hour at its falling stars, meteorites, whatever you want to call them. And that was really, really cool. It was like 3 in the morning, but it was still really, really cool. I was so busy looking at everything else, so I missed quite a few of them. That was a total between me and my mom. She had the day off, and I just mentioned it offhand, thinking she'd say no, and she's like, "Oh yeah, let's go do it." So, so that was kind of cool, getting to hang out with her and do something besides, taking her to Walmart or going to some family function. Just sailing along. And for people who have never experienced this, this is exactly what it's like. And I'm trying to remember if it was Etho or Kurt J. Mack, but they had a world like this, and I think it was Kurt. He went sailing, and he said he sailed for like 2 hours before he found anything. So hopefully, um, um, hopefully that's not the case with me. I'm trying to think of any boat stories I have. Being in a landlocked state, literally in the center of the country, almost the center of the continent, uh, we don't really get much boating done around here. We got some good catfishing. Oh, there goes an 18 wheeler down my street. That's kind of weird. Um, but yeah, we do some. I've done some canoeing. I've probably done that more than anything else involving watercraft. Um, yeah, pretty much canoeing. I've been water rafting twice, maybe out in Colorado though. The biggest boat I've ever been on. We're gonna stop here and hope that there's like a desert pig or something. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Oh, there's some more land. Um, I was when you boat, you don't use up any of your hunger, so you kind of have to pick and choose your battles with that. I don't think you lose any hunger for swimming either, which is kind of weird. But uh, oh man, this is such a huge. I don't think there's any. I'm not up to date on spawn rates, but I think it's pretty evident that no animals spawn in the desert. So we might be SOL here. I'm probably gonna have to get back in a boat. Ooh, cascade time. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Maybe taking out what I was standing on, but um, Yeah, you just gotta enjoy the simple things in Minecraft, like updating sand gravity and stuff like that. This is a very good sign, this grass, because that means animals can spawn on it. Um, First thing I see is gonna die. First thing I see that drops food is gonna die. Um, ooh, desert temple. Oh man. Oh, why did it have to come now when I only have 2 hunger shank things? Because I'm gonna lose hunger digging down into it. And the only thing I'd be able to get at the bottom in the goodie chests is zombie flesh. So we'll go down there just in case. You know, sometimes you get a bugged out one that's only half formed and you can just dig through sand. Oh, we're already down to 1 3/4 shanks. Maybe we'll come back to it if we find something relatively quickly. This is desperation time on hardcore, because I'm pretty sure you can starve to death in hardcore. On any other game mode, you will get down to like 1 heart. I think on easy, you only go down to 5 hearts. And that was me bumping the boat to get it facing the right direction and then pushing it out too hard. So, what was I getting ready to talk about when I got off of the boat last time? Biggest boat I've ever been on would be the ferry between across the channel between England and France. Got on at the White Cliffs of Dover and stormed the beaches of Normandy. No, I don't recall exactly where it landed. My family, my brother and my mother, got seasick. My mother was so affected she had to sit down on the outside deck, even though it was like 50 degrees on the water. Oh, don't hit me. Oh. Sometimes you can run into those squids and they'll break your boat. So, still in Minecraft. Um, yeah, she got so sick she had to sit outside on the deck at a table with her head resting on her arms on the table. My brother, I think he did a little bit better, but he was still pretty sick too. And I was just perfectly fine. I didn't even notice not having sea legs until I went to go find a bathroom and I was inside. And all of a sudden, I couldn't walk in a straight line. So that was kind of weird, but I didn't get sick from it. I don't get motion sick very, very easy. Um, I'm trying to think of a very specific time that I have. Oh, I was watching 24. Um, Probably going to get flamed for this, but I do not see the. I understand the appeal, but I never saw it, if that makes any sense. Of 24. Um, the first episode I watched, I had to change the channel after 10 minutes because I was getting a headache from all the jump cuts and all the shaky cam. And then I was like, well, that could have just been an action scene. So a couple days later, I tried another episode when I saw it on, and I counted 15 cuts in 30 seconds. Now, people who don't pay attention to that kind of stuff might think, oh, that's just like a sporting event level. No, that's flipping horrible. Trying to keep it PG a little, but it's pretty pigs. Pigs, you will die and give me your meat for sustenance. I'm gonna I'm gonna make this one watch me eat its friend that I just killed. Oh, we're back in business, guys. But yeah, jump cuts 15 and 30 seconds is really bad. I mean, if you watch a high quality program like your Star Treks, your Boston Legals, your MASH, even stuff like Scrubs, um, Seinfeld, what else? That mafia show that was on HBO that I never watched and only saw like commercials of. I'm pretty sure they didn't do this either, but they'll probably have in the most action-packed segments, they'll probably have 5 in a 30-second period. Shows like Star Trek Next Generation, they had like 2-minute segments where it was a one shot. They didn't cut at all, and it's them, walking down the hallway, walking through a room, walking into another hallway, and then walking into the bridge. Um, just to go from shows like that of that quality to 24, where I felt like I was having an epileptic seizure, just to watch a guy wave a gun around at somebody. I mean, it was horrible. All of these will die for the cause. For people who haven't played Minecraft in a while, they made it to where uh, animals will drop anywhere from 1 to 3 meat. And even though you only look like you pick up one, it's because they all stack together now. So if you were to uh, hit a pig with a looting sword, you could get like 5, I think, but it would still just look like one pork chop lying on the ground. Why am I even doing this? I have meat. I don't need to make a farm just yet. We got 17 pork chops. That's pretty good. The sun's going down. We're gonna find a. I would really like to find a desert village, but that's probably not going to be the case. So I'll probably just build a shack here on the edge between the swamp and the desert. Just to have trees nearby mostly. Um, yeah, I think we'll just do it right here. This one I'll probably be a bit shorter because I am sitting in my empty house. Ooh. And I should probably get something done besides playing Minecraft. So, um, yeah, maybe I'll talk more about that later if I decide to do another video on a break or something. So, um, yeah, we'll just get a nice little shack set up here, shield us from the night. Nothing fancy, I don't think I've ever built in this style, dirt and cobble. Usually I just build a wood cube. But I don't feel like going out and hacking down a bunch of trees and stuff, so why won't this break? I need a pick. Oh, whatever. Get some lights set up so I don't get spawn ambushed. We'll save this one for inside. Once we get in there. Maybe I should have just kept working at it. Yeah, I think we'll call this good. Well, we'll call it a video anyway. I'll let you guys decide if it's good or not. Yeah. Very thankful I found those pigs. Because I really didn't want to just starve to death 2 or 3 episodes into this. Ooh, spider jockey. Oh man, I hardly ever see those. I'm definitely not going to fight it, that's for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a roof on, just in case. And now we wait. For furnace. Should be like a stone chest, I think. That's how long it's been since I've had to craft anything. Even on the Xbox version, you don't have to know the recipes for anything because you can just automatically make it. So we'll cook some of this meat. Hopefully get a little more mileage out of it. Burn the sticks because we got plenty of wood planks there to make more if we need them. So yeah, that's another successful day in Minecraftia. Well, I guess this would be the first successful day. Let's make this to where we can see out. Guess I'll back into a corner in case a creeper decides to pay a visit. Hey, I know how to make a door. um, so this will accomplish the same thing, except I won't have to dig up the dirt every time. So, and there we go. Too bad we don't have any wool. Oh, I should have grabbed some from that desert temple. What the heck is wrong with me? I could have done that at least, and I could have made a bed. What was I thinking? Oh my gosh. Well, I'll probably play through the night off camera, just so you don't have to wait on that again. Well, I guess you didn't have to wait on it last time, really. Uh, I don't know if I'll cut the boat part out. I don't think so. It didn't feel that long. I don't think I've been recording that long, so uh, I don't really time these things. I just kind of, if it feels like it's been 20 minutes, I call it there, and sometimes it's 30, sometimes it'll be 15, but I don't see any creepers, so that's good. We're just going to go ahead and wait till sunrise, though. Let all the guys burn, and we'll talk to you guys later. It's been POD7 signing out.